everyone, it's Marlene. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know that we have summer here in Florida almost the entire year. Well, not really. I mean, there are a couple of months that it does get down in the 50s, but it's basically warm here all year long. Nevertheless, summer is right around the corner, so I wanted to share with you some of my favorite products that I use for self-tanning. As you all know, those of you that have been with me for a while, I worshipped the sun back in the 70s, and now I am truly paying for that because the hyperpigmentation, the sunspots, it just got out of control. Not to mention that the sun is very bad for us. And I have been self-tanning now for about 6 or 7 years. I do not go out in the sun unless I am protected with sunscreen. And that's where I'm going to start off with, because regardless of the self-tanning that you're using, it's very important to use sunscreen. I have a couple of options here for you. I'll just share my favorites, of course. There's lots of options out there. From the drugstore, my favorite is the one by Australian Gold, and this is the mineral lotion. They have this tinted and non-tinted. This has an SPF of 50. It works exceptionally well. It's not pricey. I think that this is about $14 or somewhere along those lines. In the more higher range, my favorite is the one, I cannot be without this one, and this is by Color Science. This is the Sun Forgettable. It's this I only use on my face. This has an SPF 50. It has that, what is it, PA+++ or something along those lines. Lots of protection just for the face because it is pricey. I think this runs right around the $30 range for the ounce or so. But it lasts a long time because it's like a foundation. You don't apply it, you don't apply tons of it. At least I don't. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. The other one is a recent discovery, and Sheila was the one that told me about this one, and I mentioned it in a previous video, but I'm going to mention it again because it does have an SPF of 50, and maybe you didn't watch that video. This works well as a foundation if you like a medium coverage. If you like a very full coverage foundation, you may not like this. This works exceptionally well. I wear it, and you know that I'm really a full coverage girl, but this works so nicely. With the SPF of 50, you apply this, maybe a little bit of powder over it, and you are protected. Again, just for the face. This is by Shiseido, and it is the Sports BB, and they have these in different shades. Mine is in dark, but they have the light shade, the medium, and the dark. If I'm not mistaken, they do have the 3 shades. All right, now for my self-tanning. Before you self-tan, it's very important to exfoliate. I have 3 different types of gloves that I use. I use either this one with the fingers, or I use this one, which is by Loving Tan. This one does not have fingers on it, but it has an exfoliating side, which is the black side, and then this one is more as a polishing side. So this would be your exfoliating, this would be your polishing. Very important. I do that in the shower before I self-tan. When you get out of the shower, then you want to protect your knees and your knuckles, your elbows. And I always keep the CeraVe moisturizing cream. I get this at CVS. It lasts forever. It's affordable. It's in the drugstore. And this will allow for you to apply your self-tanner and not get those dark spots. All, you know, they concentrate on your knuckles or your knees, and you want to avoid that, your elbows. This will help prevent that. There are a couple of that I use. I do not use a self-tanner on my face because I do exfoliate every morning. I'm going to start off with the body, and I'm going to tell you what I use. Probably the priciest one that I have here is by Loving Tan. This is a deluxe bronzing mousse. I get mine in ultra dark because it is the only one that I have found that really gives me that tan as dark. If you have an olive complexion like I do and you need something very, very dark, the Loving Tan works exceptionally well. You apply it, it lasts about a week. It looks beautiful. It doesn't streak. It doesn't have an intense scent to it. But like I said, that one is it's a little bit more expensive. They do have different tones though. They do have a lighter and a medium and a dark. I just buy the ultra dark. This one is the bronze shimmer, and I just apply this on my shoulders and just on strategic places just to give me a little bit of shimmer if I'm going out at night. Loving Tan has the one that works over 8 hours. So what I do with this one is I apply it at night, and then in the morning I take a shower. If I really need a tan because I'm going out and I want to look especially tan, I use their 2-hour express. It really does work in 2 hours. I love this Loving Tan. It's probably my favorite. But I don't always use it. You know, I go between back and forth in products, and the tan towel is another one that I like. This comes in individual towels, and again, you can get different variations. You could get it in a lighter one, you can get it in a darker one. I get the extra dark one. They come in little pouches, and it's it almost looks like a paper towel. And you just apply it all over your body after you exfoliate, and in a few hours you are tanned, and that's it. This basically has no scent whatsoever, none. What I do is then I keep the towel for the next day, and I just, because I'm clean when I'm applying this, it's after a shower. Then what I do the next morning is I take some also from the tan towel. They have this spray. I spray the towel, and this is recommended by the company. I spray the towel and I retouch up on my legs and my arms. Not that I wear shorts or anything. God forbid anybody see me in shorts. Or I don't even want to see myself in shorts. Forget about anybody else, because you know I don't care what people think. So those are really nice self-tanners, and I like to keep it with a very low scent. I think the tan towel has even less scent than the Loving Tan, but nevertheless the Loving Tan works very well. The thing is that there is a big price difference between one and the other. I believe you could also get those at Ulta and Sephora. For my face, this is by Kula, and this is the Tan Serum. This is 70% organic, anti-aging face serum. I learned about this from Julie Mimosas, and she had talked about it last year, and I bought it last year, and I just repurchased one for this year. And the nice thing about this is that you just apply it in the morning as a serum, and then you apply the rest of your makeup, you know, within, I don't know, 15 minutes or so, and you have a gradual tan. But it's not something that is so dark that it's bothersome. It just gives you a healthy glow. And this is a daily week. When you wash your face at night, this goes away just like any other serum. I highly recommend this one. I'm so grateful when Julie recommended this one, because I wanted something for my face, but I didn't want to use a self-tanner. And this works very, very well. The other one that I use, and I don't like it as much as I like the one from Kula, but I do use it, is by Clinique, and this is a self-tan. This is a face tinted lotion. Once again, this is just a daily. You apply it in the morning when you apply your serums, all of your skincare, and then you apply your makeup, and it gives you a nice gradual glow. I think that what I'm going to be doing this year is, after I apply one of these on my face, then I could go either with my Kosas foundation, because it's so light, or with the Shiseido BB cream, and I think it'll work very well. And the other product that I forgot to mention is by Color Science as well. This is the powder, and basically what you do is you fit it in your purse, and throughout the day you could just brush it. Like if you're outside, you could just apply it to your face, and it works very well. And then you close it up, because what it is, it's a powder, and it has an SPF of 50. This one is a pricey little number. I don't remember how much it is, but it is expensive. I just saw that Derma E has one of these, and I think it's right around the $20 range, so it's probably about $30 less expensive than this one. The problem is that this one you can get in different shades. You can get it light, medium, or dark, and the one from Derma E you cannot. This one you can get it in an SPF of 30 or an SPF of 50, and the one from Derma E is only available, I believe it's an SPF of 30, I think. Yes, SPF 30, and it is translucent. You don't have different shades, but I'm thinking for the price, I think it's totally worth it, and I just discovered it. So if you wear your regular sunscreen and your makeup, and if your foundation has sunscreen, and you just need a little bit of touch up during the day, there's really no need. If you don't want to spend for the cost of this, there's also the alternative to use the Derma E. Those are my products that I have that I wanted to share with you for your self-tanning now that summer is here around the corner. If you have some favorite products that you like to use in the summer, the self-tanners, either for the face or the body or a sunscreen, please let me know. I would love to hear from you. I always love to hear your favorites because you always indicate what you like, and I'll go out and I'll get it and I'll try it, and then I'll share it with everybody else. And if I don't get it, if other viewers see your comment down below, then they might say, you might give them an idea. So please share your thoughts. I'd love to hear from you, and I'm sure the others will as well. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you joining me today. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day. And don't forget, ladies, follow your passion, whatever it may be. I'll see you next time. Bye.